Hey guys, in today's video, I'll be sharing with you the latest updates with Oracle, the news that we're hearing right now with TikTok, and updates we got on Friday, how Oracle will be partnering with Meta on a 20 billion deal just with, developing the AI initiatives. And we hear a lot about TikTok just with US and China working out a deal. And in fact, Caroline, she announced today that there's going to be a signing of TikTok in the coming days. What does this mean for Oracle? We'll be covering technical analysis, price predictions if we hear these announcements. And now, if you're new to this channel, I would really appreciate you hitting the like, subscribing for more related content. Let's begin, guys. We got an update from Morning Brew. White House Press Secretary Carolyn on Fox News said 100% confident that a TikTok deal is done and will likely be signed within days. Now, how long is within days? Can that be? It could be starting now on the weekend up through next week. Americans will hold six of TikTok's seven board seats. Oracle will be in charge of app data and privacy. It's not a matter of if, it's already confirmed that Oracle will be controlling the data and the security there. Hoke posts Oracle looks ready to rock it next week. In fact, just looking at the technicals, Oracle was hovering in the mid 200s, and when it announced not too long ago that it was partnering with OpenAI, the stock just rocketed over 40% within a day. Since then, it's been just consolidating down to the downside at around $300. On Friday, we saw an uptick as soon as we got news with Oracle partnering with Meta, talking out a deal to work its AI initiative. Walter posts senior White House official TikTok data on American users will be stored in US on a cloud platform run by Oracle. That just shows the market sentiment is excited with Oracle right now. I mean, partnering with OpenAI and soon to be with Meta. That just shows how the United States will be leveraging the technology companies to really control data security, with TikTok now being owned by the United States. Well, Insider posted just in Oracle in talks with Meta on $20 billion AI cloud computing deal. This was announced late Friday, and we saw the stock price of Oracle surging up to about 4%. It'll be interesting to see how things play out, starting Monday, along with potential catalysts of an official sign-off deal with TikTok that can really send Oracle stock price to new levels. Evan posts Oracle and Meta are reportedly in talks for a $20 billion AI cloud computing deal. Oracle stock is moving higher in after hours. This was a snapshot from Friday. Oracle, at $313. So it'll be interesting to see how things play out next week. Can it go beyond 330? Can it go beyond 350? It's only a matter of time where we will see driving catalyst news. Let's take a look at technical analysis of Oracle on the daily candle. So what we were seeing back in September when we got that OpenAI news, RSI shot up to 82, price, shot up to 345. Since then, 8 days later, it's been consolidating down to, it got down at one point to 292. And on Friday, we saw increase in the volume that's attributed to the Meta news. And, during the weekend now, after China, US, had met on Friday, we're hearing talks about, a signing deal to happen in the next coming days. So anytime from now to the next few days of next week, we may very well have an announcement, and this could really send Oracle to new price levels. Looking at the hourly candle, I mean, just looking at Oracle, we see whales continuing to load up here, and volume picked up on Friday. We see bullish momentum turning into gears, and I do think that we're going to break out of this bull flag on the, just with the last couple of days of trading. Oracle is going to be, going up in price, especially with all these partnerships with OpenAI, Meta, and, having a deal with TikTok that could really drive up the price. Let's say if we have any of those catalyst news confirmed and announced, this weekend or next week, Oracle, I could see, just shoot up vertically to like, the prior resistance of like 343. So definitely huge upside. It'll be interesting to see how things play out, but I'm very bullish to see, what's to come. And let's listen to Carolyn's update.
There was also some news on TikTok yesterday. There was that call that the president had with Xi Jinping. And after the call, the president noted that he appreciated the TikTok approval. The Chinese readout the initial one, did not make mention of a deal, but they did say that they would respect the wishes of enterprises to conduct business negotiations. And then the president said this from the Oval Office yesterday. Let's play it.
It was great. I had a great call with President Xi, and as you know, he approved the TikTok deal. And we're in the process. We have some great investors, with some of the biggest in the world, American investors, great people. And we look forward to getting that deal closed.
Would you accept a deal where China controls the algorithm of TikTok?
Well, it's all being worked out. We're going to have very good control.
Caroline, are you confident that a deal at TikTok has been reached?
Yes, so we are 100% confident that a deal is done. Now that deal just needs to be signed, and the president's team is working with their Chinese counterparts to do just that. Great credit to Secretary Bessent and Ambassador Jamieson Greer and our Vice President J.D. Vance, who really led the charge on this and have been negotiating with the Chinese for months. And they were able to accomplish a deal that puts America first and keeps TikTok open for all of the young Americans and all of the small businesses who have benefited greatly from selling their products and really creating a name for themselves on this highly popular app. President Trump was ahead of the curve on this. He recognized the need to protect Americans' privacy and data while also keeping this app open. I saw your comments earlier, Kaylee, and you're absolutely right. TikTok is a vital part of our democratic process, and President Trump credits TikTok and, of course, Charlie Kirk for the wins that he had with young Americans in the last election. But this deal does put America's first, and let me just be very clear. This deal means that TikTok will be majority owned by Americans in the United States. There will be 7 seats on the board that control the app in the United States, and 6 of those seats will be Americans. And the data and privacy will be led by one of America's greatest tech companies, Oracle, and the algorithm will also be controlled by America as well. So all of those details have already been agreed upon. Now we just need this deal to be signed, and that will be happening, I anticipate, in the coming days.
Making some news there. So 6 of the 7 seats will be American held.
So there you heard it. Oracle will be controlling the data and the security, and that the deal will be signed in the coming days. So very bullish. Let me know what your comments are, what your predictions are, and let's send Oracle to the moon. Thanks, guys.